Hormones interact with receptors in the body through a well-defined mechanism that facilitates communication between cells and regulates various physiological processes. The nature of this interaction depends on the type of hormone, lipid-soluble or water-soluble. Mechanism of hormone-receptor interaction. Lipid-soluble hormones, such as steroid hormones and thyroid hormones, can easily diffuse across the cell membrane due to their hydrophobic nature. Here's how they function. Diffusion and binding. These hormones pass through the lipid bilayer of the cell membrane and bind to intracellular receptors located in the cytoplasm or nucleus. Hormone receptor complex. Upon binding, the hormone receptor complex translocates to the nucleus, where it interacts with specific segments of DNA, initiating transcription of target genes into messenger RNA, mRNA. Protein synthesis. The mRNA is then translated into proteins that can alter cellular functions, such as enzyme production or changes in cell structure. Water-soluble hormones, including peptide hormones and most amino acid-derived hormones, cannot cross the cell membrane. Instead, they interact with receptors on the cell surface. Receptor binding. These hormones bind to specific receptors on the extracellular surface of the cell membrane. Signal transduction. The binding activates a signaling cascade within the cell, often involving second messengers like cyclic AMP, CAMP, or calcium ions. This process is initiated by G proteins that relay the signal inside the cell. Cellular response. The signaling cascade can lead to various cellular responses, such as enzyme activation, changes in ion channel permeability, or alterations in gene expression through different pathways. Specificity. Hormones act only on target tissues that possess specific receptors for those hormones. This specificity ensures that only certain cells respond to a given hormone. Regulation of receptors. The number and sensitivity of receptors can change based on hormone levels in circulation. This is known as downregulation, decreasing receptor number in response to high hormone levels, and upregulation, increasing receptor number in response to low hormone levels. Diverse effects. A single hormone can induce different effects in different tissues depending on the type of receptor present and the intracellular signaling pathways activated. Through these mechanisms, hormones play critical roles in regulating metabolism, growth, mood, and many other vital functions within the body.